this is Julie Johnson at the Allegheny County Library. Today we're going to start what hopefully will become an occasional series called Yoga Bites. It's wonderful to have an hour to get your mat, to get your props, and do a whole hour. But occasionally time doesn't permit that, or we're in places where stretching out a yoga mat would look a little unusual. So I thought we would have Yoga Bites, a shorter version focusing on perhaps a particular area or moving in a certain way that gives us energy or brings us into a calmer area. And I thought I would start with necks and shoulders, because almost everyone has issues with necks and shoulders from time to time. So, we could do just a couple of neck rolls and do this and do that, and that would be great, and that would be helpful, and that would be exercise. And people sometimes say, well, what's the difference between yoga and exercise? And my one-word answer, which then I expound on, is awareness. Yoga is about awareness of the mind and the body and the breath. So we're not just rolling our shoulders while we're watching TV or talking to someone, although that's, there's a place for that, but it's an awareness. Breath is just an integral part of yoga, and so we're going to work on that just before we start rolling those shoulders. You don't need anything today. You don't need a yoga mat or straps. You can do this practice standing up, or you can do it sitting down. So just find where you would like to start. If you're standing, just have your feet about hip width apart. See if you can grow a long spine, relax those shoulders. If you're sitting, you want to sit a little away from the chair so you can have a 90-degree angle here. If your back feels a little fatigued or tired, feel free to get a pillow and put it right there. And here you have a sense of contact with the floor, but also your sits bones, the bony protuberances there, and that's where you're going to grow the spine long. So we're just going to focus for a moment on breath. We all know how to breathe because here we are. But in yoga, it's more of that conscious awareness. And as a rule, you inhale and exhale through the nose when your body permits that. But a lot of times to start, especially if you're new to yoga or just any time as you begin a practice, is to focus on relaxing the belly and breathing slowly in through your nose, and then you can exhale through your mouth. And a nice way to kind of think about this is as you inhale slowly, you want to keep that belly relaxed, and you can imagine inhaling the scent of your favorite flower, a rose or a gardenia. And then as you exhale, just through the mouth, kind of pursing the lips as if you're blowing through a bubble wand, and you want one of those long bubbles. So you're going to blow out gently and slowly. So let's just practice that for a moment. As you inhale, smell the scent of that wonderful flower, and then as you exhale, there goes that bubble. So do that one more time. Inhale through the nose, smelling beautiful smells, and exhale. And then just come back to your natural rhythm of breath. This slow breath can bring us almost immediate sense of release and relaxation. It's a great thing you can do anytime, in the car, anywhere you are. So we're going to combine that breath with some movements to hopefully give some movement to the shoulders to ease some tension. So we'll start together, sitting or standing. As you inhale, breathing in that scent, bring the shoulders forward just a bit and up toward the ears. And then as you exhale, release, shoulders back, releasing down. So inhale the scent of that beautiful flower, bringing the shoulders up. Exhale your bubble, shoulders down the back. So just a few of these. And you can let your arms, you'll notice I'm bending the elbows a little bit just to get some more movement here. And if you're going, oh, I don't know if I'm inhaling or exhaling, don't worry about it. Just keep breathing. So let's do one more. Up and exhale. Release back and down. Good. At any time, if you feel like you're trying too hard, just kind of stop for a moment, shake things out, push pause, whatever works for you. This is here to bring a sense of relaxation and also movement. So now we're just going to do one shoulder at a time. We'll start with that right shoulder. Just let your left arm be relaxed, or if it's comfortable, you can bring that hand behind your back. So we're going to do the same thing. Inhale, that shoulder comes forward, up, exhale, bubble, back and down. So just at your own pace. You may be faster, you may be slower than me. Inhale, filling that shoulder up, bringing it up, exhale, releasing back and down. Let's do one more. And then have both arms back to center. And before we go to the other side, just do a couple more of these shoulder rolls. Just notice if perhaps there's a difference, a slight difference, maybe there's not, between the right and the left shoulder now. Good, and come back to center. And then we'll go on to the left side. If you want to bring that right arm behind you, that just keeps the chest open and you're not bringing it forward, or just the arm by your side. And the inhale, shoulder forward, up, exhale, release that shoulder back and really relax it down. See if you can slow that breath down a little bit. And at the bottom of that exhalation, when that arm is coming down, see if you can just really focus on relaxing it. We'll do one more. And if you notice that one side is tighter than the other, then you don't have to do the same number on each side. You can do more. This is the shoulder that usually talks to me. So I probably maybe we did an extra one or two just because mine was feeling so good. And then again, we're just going to roll those shoulders a couple of times. Good. One more, and come back to center. Excellent, excellent. Okay, we're going to still move right here. We're going to, instead of taking one long inhale of that wonderful flower, we're going to take 3 little sniffs, and then we're going to do our long exhalation, our bubble breath. And we're going to do it with movement here. So we're just going to have those arms relaxed by our sides. And as we take our 3 little sniffs, we're going to inhale, 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 bring those shoulders up, and then a nice, long, relaxing, lower those shoulders down. And really take a moment at the bottom of that exhalation to relax those shoulders. So we're going to inhale, 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 up, exhale, relax the shoulders down and really relax. When I started yoga, my shoulders were so tight, they just were naturally really up at the very top. So boy, it took some work here. Let's do one more. And then we're actually going to do one more, but we're going to hold it. We're going to inhale, 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 hold just for a second, and a big releasing down. Good. And then just shake everything out. Shake it all about. And come back to center. Interlace your fingers and have the elbows down below the shoulders. Again, talking about myself, I would start like this because I lived with these tight shoulders. So just wherever you are, just start. And then as you exhale or just breathe, let those elbows go over to the right. Look over your left shoulder. As you inhale, come back to center. Exhale, the opposite direction. So just move slowly at your own pace. You're exhaling, or just breathing, but exhaling eventually over to the sides, inhaling back to center. And you may hear some little creaks, some little, somebody called it Rice Krispies through the neck. Now you never want to experience any pain, but if you hear those little sounds without pain, you are in good shape. And then come back to center. Still keep your hands in front of you, fingers interlaced. And then we're going to make just a big circle here, like you're stirring a big pot of soup or stew. and then reverse. And then bring those arms right where they are. Bring the arms out in front. Bring the arms out. Think about lifting the heart. And then bring the arms by your sides. And roll the shoulders. We're going to do one more of our yoga bite today. We're going to drop our chin just a little bit and let that right ear just release over to that right shoulder. You're not pressing it down. You're tucking the chin just a little bit. And then roll, like we did before, that right shoulder. And that left arm is just relaxed. You're inhaling, bringing that shoulder up, exhaling, releasing back and down. Good. And then relax that right arm. Now the left arm. As you inhale, bring that left shoulder forward and up. Exhale, release back and down. You may feel, or I feel, anyway, a nice stretch along that side neck. Good. Do one more circle. And then bring the face to center. And roll both shoulders. And just notice. Notice what you notice. There may be a difference between the shoulders. There may not be. And then tuck the chin slightly. Let that left ear just drop over to that left shoulder. And roll that left shoulder. Good. Let that head be nice and heavy. And then relax. And then the other shoulder goes in that circle. One more time. Relax. Bring the face back to center. And then one more time, roll the shoulders. And if you want, let's take a nice full breath in, exhale, really big old bubble. One more time. Thank you for coming to Yoga Bites. This is Julie Johnson. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.